if I don't intubate you today, you're going to die. That's what the doctor told me at 5:30 in the morning as I lay in a hospital bed. How many of you have ever been in the hospital? How many of you have ever had a loved one in the hospital? I looked up at the doc and I said, Doc, I reject what you're telling me. I ain't dying. I'm going home to my family. You see, I knew my God was greater than that. I knew I wasn't going to die. I wasn't going to accept what the doctor told me that day. I wasn't going to accept anything less than living. I was only 47 years old. I had a lot to live for. Me and my wife had just gotten married just a few months prior to this happening in August of 2021. I had 3 kids from a previous marriage. I had a bonus son. There was a lot going on in my life, and I just knew I wasn't going to die. The doc told me, he said, you need to call your wife and kids. And I called my wife, and I told her, they're going to intubate me today. And my wife lost it. She frantically started crying. You see, my wife knew that the statistics of me going on a ventilator and living were not going to be very good at all. I didn't know the statistics of people that went on a ventilator. I had no idea. I guess that's what made my faith stronger than my wife's. But that day they put me on a ventilator. But before they did, I told my wife, Marie, I don't need you to cry for me. I need you to pray for me. I promise you, if you'll pray and believe, I will come home. When they put me on the ventilator, they also put me in an induced coma. I was in a coma for about 9 weeks. I don't remember a lot during those 9 weeks. I remember having a lot of bad dreams. My wife tells me that I had to do dialysis 4 hours a day, every day for 56 straight days. I also flatlined for 2.5 minutes. It was a good day until it wasn't a good day. The good day was they turned the ventilator off and they let me breathe on my own for about 5 hours. And at shift change, they restarted the ventilator. And when they restarted the ventilator, it sucked up a mucus plug and the ventilator stopped up. I couldn't breathe. The ventilator couldn't breathe for me. And I flatlined. But I thank God every day for those nurses and doctors who immediately jumped into action and gave me CPR. You see, they saved my life. And even though I had to have a tracheostomy, I now have a beautiful scar that reminds me every day that my God is stronger than any sickness that I'll ever get. My wife also gained more faith.